Kind of snuck up on me there.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
I see that.
What's up, everybody? It is Mental Misstep here at Heroes, Cards, Comics, and Games. I'm here with
Gabriel Cabrera.
Gabe Goob. What do we got?
Scoobert.
What do you? How long have you been playing Magic, man?
Khans of Tarkir, which I believe was back in 2014.
2014. It's a long way of Magic. What's your favorite set?
That's a very good question. For my money, I'd say Battle for Zendikar.
Battle. Any pet cards?
Gideon Ally.
Gideon.
Obviously.
All right. What mode do you use most on it?
+1.
Plus
I will
one.
hit you for 5.
Seems like a good mode. All right. So, what deck do you have for us today?
This is Anawan Rogues.
Anawan Rose. Go ahead and show off that Anawan for us right in there. All right. So, what's the focus of this deck?
So baseline, it's a tribal synergy aggro deck. You might say, whose main game plan is to stick an evasive thing and then protect it and kill the other player.
All right, we'll come down with a face-down shot in 1 second. Heroes, Cards, Comics, and Games. What's up? We're back at Heroes, Cards, Comics, and Games, and we're looking at Rogues, Blue-Black Rogues. So start us off. What's some of your rogues that you're really ready to play?
So starting with our cheapest boys, they're going to be these fellows here. They're everything from a simple 1/2 or 1/1 with unblockable up to something like Thieves Guild Enforcer, which kind of has keyword soup, especially for being a 1-drop. The main sticking point is that they're all evasive and they all somewhat benefit from synergies between each other.
All right. So blue-black, you get some removal, you get some counter spells. What are some of your favorite removal and counter spells for this deck?
So the interaction that's worked the most for me has been Pact of Negation, if only because its cost is 0. And it's something that sometimes can catch people as the gotcha. The other pact is Slaughter Pact, which is another one of those cards that can really act as a gotcha card. Also, an odd amount of blue removal is very strong. Things like Pongify, Frogify.
All right, so we're going through our deck. We're hitting the removal. We're hitting our ramp over here. Got a wonderful ramp suite over here with nice artifacts. We're getting low on cards. What's going to redraw us in?
So a lot of your card draw is tied to dealing damage with your creatures. Things like Reconnaissance Mission, as well as just hard cards that can draw you spells, things like Treasure Cruise. We also have ways that, should our opponents try to draw cards, we can steal them for ourselves with things like Notion Thief.
All right, I see you have a couple of the swords in here. How good are these guys?
So of course these are more of targets that are tutored for force, depending on what you're playing against, more than anything else. But they can be backbreaking.
Speaking of tutors, how many tutors you run this deck?
Let's see. Technically 4. Wishclaw's Talisman can also work for your body after you use it, but Scheming Symmetry especially is incredible in Anawan, because oftentimes you and target player will tutor for a thing and put it on top. You will then simply hit them with an unblockable dude with Anawan in play to mull over the thing that they tutored for.
All right, so we have some 1/1 rogues. We got the 4-mana commander. Let's show that off really quick.
Yes.
Awesome guy here. What are some other rogues that are in the higher converted mana cost that you really enjoy playing?
Number 1 is Opposition Agent, and while it might not be that high in general, for our deck it's pretty high. Specifically, its interactions with things like Scheming Symmetry. Basically, it turns Scheming Symmetry into I will Vampiric Tutor from my deck, and then I will tutor from your deck, cool. Which is very strong for 4 mana.
All right. So how's Brazen Borrow been? It's just an unsummon at one point, but it also is a rogue. How's that been for you?
It's been absolutely excellent. It's versatile. It's cheap. It's not too expensive. I mean, it's at the same point as Opposition Agent, and it's versatile more than anything else.
let's finish it off on a pet card or two in the deck that you really enjoy.
The pet card is 100%. Where is it? Knowledge Exploitation.
Okay.
So, Knowledge Exploitation is a big sorcery.
Okay.
Not only that, it is a rogue sorcery. It's a tribal spell. And it has a prowl cost. So prowl means that if you have dealt combat damage with a rogue, you may, as a alternative casting cost, pay its prowl cost. And Knowledge Exploitation basically says you look through target opponent's library for an instant or sorcery and play it for free, which can be absolutely backbreaking and can save you in spots where you have no outs.
All right. What's your best hit on that card?
Best thing I've ever hit was Damnation 2.
Board
Yeah,
board.
that's one of the biggest hits.
All right. That's been Blue Black Rose. We are here at Heroes, Cards, Comics, and Games.